as well as Brent Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Reynolds is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Lynch in at the 3 spot. And for the Pistons, we've got Walker, also Herrera out there, and it's Mercer in at center. Oh, we get to see, Brent, 2 of the league's strongest backcourts tonight. And this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
Here's Herrera. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Here's Kinsey. Mercer passes to Herrera. Goes up again. Good on the bucket.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now, here's Sharp. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharp, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
Well, he's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute. Now, Sharp was a mystery man back in that 2022 draft, not playing a minute of college basketball, but drafted in the top 10 because of this upside. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Jacks up a 3. Shot's good by Walker.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. The Trailblazers on offense. It's a 3-point game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Sharp. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the inside, Mercer. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Henderson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Walker with the 3. The kick out to Williams. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Henderson passes to Sharp. Rebound, Detroit. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Here's Herrera. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And how about we check the numbers for him? Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Sharp. The shot, no good.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Cesar Lima, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
when you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Henderson touched it last. Pistons leading by 11. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Pierce down low. Aldama's there. And then Pierce with a dunk.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Reynolds after the basket by Detroit. Will it go? That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Tavares. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Scoot Henderson. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the games start. Some teams look good and flop out of the gates. Other teams take giant leaps forward.
And stolen by Whitmore. Over Lynch. Here's Pierce. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Cesar Lima. Lynch defending. They get it back. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pistons have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
Here's Johnson. Denied! Pierce with the block. It's stolen by Johnson. Passes it to Bragg. Trying to end the drought. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Basketball. Substitution on the court.
Pistons leading by 20. There's Porter with the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here is Cardinal. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Pass to Porter. Here's the three. And another three for Detroit.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Garay, guarded by Porter. Tipped away. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
Stolen by Pierce.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Pass to Blue. This one for 3. drains it from beyond the arc.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
And he drives in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Cesar Lima shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Poked away, out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Trailblazers
Let's
ball.
take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. The Pistons, #1. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
Yeah, both teams on fire right now, shooting lights out from long range, and also great ball movement, I think, enabling them to create those terrific opportunities. And a chance here to look at the numbers for Pierce. He's averaging 10 points a game, almost 4 blocks, and 10 rebounds. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
The role consists of rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else he gives you is found change in the couch.
Herrera's checked in for Detroit. Tavares, again, the Pistons good for two.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Cardinal. Herrera grabs the board. And it's Detroit's ball. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, it never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Pistons ahead, opening up a huge.
The Trailblazers, 14.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
On the court for the Trailblazers, at the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Lynch is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Aldama at the center position. Henderson outside. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Here's Herrera. Misses the three. And for Portland, they're shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. And he gets it back. And it's Sharp missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Kinsey, Lynch defended. They get it back. From outside the arc, hits it from three-point range. He's got 6.
How about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Henderson passes to Lynch, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Kinsey, Henderson defending, and they call an illegal screen here. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Trailblazers. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference.
Right now for the Blazers, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Kinsey, Henderson defending, taken away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Sharp. Williams with the block.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Kinsey. Buries it from three-point range.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Henderson passes to Sharp. Williams with the block. And he recovers it. Sharp. That's good. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Here come the T-shirts, everybody. Who wants one?
And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in blocks. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Cesar Lima tries again, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
First team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for Detroit, Pierce, 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Anderson with it. 17 points for him last game against Indiana.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously put on a passing clinic.
Fast break, here they come. Layden, good, and Pierce gets the assist.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Aldama passes to Henderson. Off target with his 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure we don't give him too good of a look.
And it's good, 2 points. 6 points for him.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Now the pass to Johnson. Aldama with the ball. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Pierce. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Fires from deep. Henderson pulls it in. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Passes it to Sharp. Back to Henderson. Pass to Aldama. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 17-6 run. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
The Trailblazers shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Henderson, no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Pierce, good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says, you can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
And it's Sharp missing.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track. They're going to find... a way to win.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Henderson inside the three-point line. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Detroit has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Offensive rebound, pass to Porter. Pistons passing it around. Here's Blue. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Blue's got 9.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Here's Bragg. Green with the block. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And then Porter with the jam.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. That's tipped. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
The pass to Cardinal. Driving inside. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Over in the corner, Green. And another three for Detroit.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
There's the lob to the hoop. Passes it to Pierce. Now here's Porter. Fires the three. Another three for Detroit.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Portland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Kicks Cardinal. To halt the run. Rebound Detroit.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Garay, guarded by Porter. Here's Garay. And so it's the Detroit Pistons enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring.
84.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. Right out of the gates, it was Detroit setting the tone. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went. And that does it for our half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.